What if the most confident person you know is the one who never posts? No selfies, no life updates, no look at me moments. And yet, they seem calmer, sharper, and somehow ahead. So are they insecure? Or are they playing a completely different psychological game? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might change how you see silence forever.
I'm Akash Dev, an Ayurvedic doctor. I study human behavior through both modern research and ancient wisdom. But today, we're staying grounded in mainstream psychology and neuroscience. This video isn't about quitting social media. It's about understanding why some people don't post at all, and what science says about their mindset. By the end, you'll know what silence really signals, why fewer posts can mean more inner stability, and how attention, not popularity, is the real currency today. Let's start with the biggest myth.
Most people post for one reason: feedback, likes, comments, views. Psychologists call this external validation, but research from the American Psychological Association shows that people who rely less on external feedback tend to have higher emotional stability and self-trust. Here's the analogy. Posting for validation is like checking the mirror every 5 minutes to see if you still exist. People who don't post, they already know who they are. They don't need applause to feel real. Quick question. Have you ever posted something, then checked your phone way too many times? Yeah, that's the loop.
Attention is expensive. A recent study from Harvard Business Review found that constant online visibility increases mental fatigue even when the content is positive. That's why some people opt out. Not because they're hiding, but because they're protecting their nervous system. Think of attention like money. Most people spend it everywhere. Some people invest it carefully. The quiet ones, they're not broke, they're selective. And that choice buys something rare in today's fast-paced world.
Peace. Here's the plot twist. Silence doesn't mean nothing is happening. It often means everything is. A concept discussed in research from Stanford Behavioral Science shows that deep focus without constant self-presentation leads to higher long-term performance. In simple terms, while some people are posting progress, others are making progress. It's like the gym. The loudest person isn't always the strongest, and the most successful season of growth often happens offline. Let that sink in. By the way, if this perspective feels refreshing, tap like or subscribe. This channel is for people who value clarity over noise. All right, back to it.
Ancient traditions like Ayurveda also spoke about the value of conserving attention. The idea was simple. When energy isn't constantly scattered outward, clarity becomes easier to maintain.
Not posting doesn't mean disconnection. It means discernment. Psychologists call this selective social energy, choosing depth over breadth. A Pew Research Center report found that people with fewer but stronger social ties report higher life satisfaction than those with large, shallow networks. Think quality over quantity. These people don't disappear from life, they disappear from the feed. And when they speak, people listen.
Quick note, this video shares general psychology insights for education only. It's not medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Everyone's experience is different. Now, back to the bigger picture. Let's recap. Not posting doesn't automatically mean insecurity. Silence often signals internal validation. Less visibility can mean more focus. Attention is power, and some people guard it carefully. You don't need to be loud to be significant. In a world obsessed with being seen, choosing peace is a power move. If this video made you rethink silence, share it with someone who values depth. Subscribe for more calm, science-backed insights on health, behavior, and modern life without hype, fear, or extremes. And remember, you don't have to disappear to matter. Sometimes you step back to step forward. See you next time.